Alright, y'all, so today I just wanted to do a very quick video on some new trailers that just came out recently. I know I just made a video about Tron, but I just wanted to cover the other two big trailers that dropped today. I don't know what it is with today. I guess today's the day for trailers. But today we're going to be discussing the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer and the new Alien Earth trailer. So for the first one, Mortal Kombat 2, they dropped a new trailer. It's really the first full look at the new movie, right? It's a sequel to that 2021 Mortal Kombat movie that kind of came out during the COVID period. To give you some brief context, I like Mortal Kombat. I like the 90s movie. I haven't seen the sequel to the 90s movie, but I've heard it's horrendous. I did like the 2021 Mortal Kombat. It had some issues for me. Like, I thought that some of the acting wasn't that great. Some of the story wasn't amazing, but I think that it was great that they went full R-rated with the action and the violence, because that's Mortal Kombat, right? That's just baked into the identity of the games, right? So it just makes sense to do that for the live action film. It's part of the core of the franchise, and they accomplished that aspect of it very well. And overall, I thought it was a pretty solid video game movie. I mean, I don't think it shook the industry that much, and all that. I think it was a bit forgettable as a movie, but it was still overall really solid. It wasn't too bad. So it's kind of great that they're making a sequel to this. They hinted at Johnny Cage in the last movie, and now he's coming back in full force. It looks like, to me, he looks like he's going to be the main character of this movie, which in this movie, he's going to be playing more of a washed up version of Johnny Cage. He's going to be played by Carl Urban, who, he's a great actor from The Boys and Judge Dredd and stuff. I thought that the trailer looked pretty good. I think, for one, the action looks amazing. It looks violent. It looks well done. It looks like what I would expect from a Mortal Kombat movie, right? It looks great. And it's probably what I'm going to be primarily seeing this movie for, just the crazy cool action and how they adapt some of the video game characters here, which I'm very excited to see some of the new ones they're going to put into this movie, whoever those will be. From what I can see in the trailer, you get a sense of what Johnny Cage is going to be like in this movie, like a washed-up actor that's asked to participate in the Mortal Kombat games. But from what I can see, Carl Urban is playing this character fantastic. He has some of the funniest lines in the trailer by far. I do like the little Mission Impossible reference, too, in the trailer. I thought that was a funny little detail they added. But, I think he looks pretty good. I thought the action looks pretty good. We even get to see Scorpion in it. He even says his famous line, "Get over here," which I always thought was super cringe how he said it in the first movie. Like, in the first movie, he's speaking like a foreign language the entire movie. And then, like, in the middle of his fight against, like, Sub-Zero, he says something in foreign language and then just says, "Get over here." I always thought that was super cringe. Like, I get it, like, he says it in the games, but it would have made more sense for him just to say, "Get over here," in his language. I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it, but I just always thought it was a bit weird. But it looks pretty good. I love the crazy scene in the trailer where he rips the soul out of the dude's body, like, or whatever, the spirit. That was crazy. So yeah, I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. The trailer didn't blow me away, though. I didn't think I was impressed with it as much as I thought it was going to be. I think it's a good trailer. It tells you exactly what this movie is going to be about. Features Johnny Cage, and it looks fun. This movie just looks fun, which is, like I said, not a bad thing. I think it's all great. I think it looks fun. And that's all I can really ask for. Overall, pretty decent trailer. And now for the next trailer, which is Alien Earth. Now, this trailer, I'm going to say this. Alien is a franchise to me. I have as it goes up and down for me with this franchise. You got some films that are great, some films that are garbage. So you just kind of have to, like, like I said, depends on what you're going to watch. It could go either way with Alien, right? But I think Alien has been a bit of an uprise in terms of quality. They released Alien Romulus last year. That was a very solid horror film. I know Predator 2 recently has also had a bit of a good stance lately with Prey and stuff, and their upcoming Badlands movie looks pretty good. So, and this series, when they announced it, and from the title alone, Alien Earth, I was a bit worried. Because when you have aliens on Earth, I was thinking this was going to be like AVP Requiem. Like, we're going to have aliens in, like, a modern-day 2010s, or I guess 2020s town. You have a bunch of influencers running around getting killed by aliens. And while that movie may be funny, right, I don't think it'll be a really good movie. I don't think anyone would really want to see that. And I was just kind of skeptical of it. Plus, an Alien TV series. I've always liked that idea, but it's crazy that we're finally getting it, especially from FX. I've also thought the marketing for this TV series has been very strange. Like, they didn't really drop an official trailer for like the longest time until like they released like little mini trailers and mini like images and stuff. Like little like real quick images with the release, like posters, but nothing crazy with the marketing. And I don't even remember the first trailer being all that good or crazy. But watching this trailer, the second official trailer that is, I was really sold on the show more. I think it looks pretty good. It kind of settled some of my fears for this show. Like, this is definitely taking place in a futuristic world. Earth looks futuristic, especially in a world that looks like it's definitely in the Alien franchise. The human characters, from what I can see in the trailer, they look kind of interesting. The performances don't look too bad. I'm not sure exactly what the plot's going to be. I'm sure it's going to be involving some kind of organism being brought by some kind of ship into the planet Earth, and then they're just going to have to deal with the dilemmas of that. I've also heard some people say there's going to be some kind of new organism, which that's pretty crazy, right? That sounds pretty interesting. Whatever that's going to be. I do like some of the action too in the show from the trailer. Like, I think like the ship crashing down to that futuristic alien city looks pretty great. You know, looks like big and set piecey, right? Even that last shot of the alien in the cave, that looks great as well. So I don't know. I wasn't really looking forward to this show, to be frankly honest with you, but after watching this trailer, I'm kind of more sold on the idea of an Alien TV series. I'm not gonna like hold my hopes too high though. Like I said, Alien has had a lot of mixed results, especially with their films. But I don't know, I feel pretty confident about this one. Like I said, it's kind of a wait and see. We'll wait and see until like the first episode comes out and see how good the show actually is. But overall, the trailer was pretty decent. And yeah, that was my thoughts on the Mortal Kombat 2 and Alien Earth trailers that just came out today. Just want to give you my quick opinions. Hope you have a nice day. Peace.